Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Good morning. So in Bitcoin, we've stalled at 50% retrace of the most recent high to low that comes from the high on the 24th of July. We're at the 50% level, and just above that, there's a whole bunch of confluences of other fib levels, a bigger 50% level from the low that we made on the 23rd of June to the high that we made on the 24th of July. And it's also a 236 fib retrace from the highs that we made in February. So that makes the kind of yearly low to high. We're at the yearly low to high 236 fib level. So a whole bunch of confluence of fib resistance here for Bitcoin to get through if we're going to keep going higher, and a level where we kind of now could see a pullback to test support. The first place we're going to find support is the daily 50 moving average. Normally in a trend, an uptrend or a downtrend, you would not break this moving average on a pullback. However, I can see a little room for it to go potentially a little bit below it, but I think it shouldn't stay there very long. We should have a look underneath it, but not close, if you like, back below it. So that gives us a pretty good bull bear support line at 49.50 or thereabouts in Bitcoin. If we see 6,950, not 4,950, 6,950. If we don't see a daily close below that, we should look to continue higher. And because we've done a reversal at an 886 fib, and the 50 is our first target, the second target is up here at 7,857, which is where we find the daily 200 moving average. So we've got two resistance levels between 71.80 and 70 and 7,200, and then our next upside target is 78.57. So support, and then support therefore at the daily 50 moving average. As long as we stay above this, we keep going higher. So here we can expect a pullback today. It might be that we spend a couple of days here making a little flag pattern. We've seen that before in Bitcoin quite a lot. We'll have a decent rally, and then we'll have a couple of days of consolidating the rally in a pretty tight range, and then we carry on higher. In fact, we've done this quite a lot in Bitcoin. But what we've seen recently, certainly the last few days, is that sideways trading and a bit of a pullback in Bitcoin has been pretty good for altcoins. However, let's move on to some of these altcoins, because not all altcoins are equal at the moment. Unfortunately, those that are heavy trading underneath their daily 50 moving averages, for example, Ethereum, here this is a F dollar. I think these are like less compelling bounce candidates. If we measure the swings here in ETH, we've got a little bit of room to the upside where we make an ABC around 303. Above 303, we could extend and make a bigger ABC correction to 330, but this definitely isn't top of my list for ones to buy in a bounce. I think that there are much better candidates. What's doing really well at the moment? Dash is doing really well at the moment. Thank you to Venezuela, because Dash is being used in Venezuela. Let's put regular candles on the daily. We've still got a bit of room before we get to our first fib resistance, and we're pushing up right now. Yesterday's high was the daily 50 moving average. So if we break that, we've got quite a proper bullish reversal going on in Dash Bitcoin and have got considerable upside. So let's take a look at, that would be great for these people. So far, little bull flags, pushing, squeaking higher. If we see a move above yesterday's high, which we should mark, which is at 0.0284, then that takes us above 0.0289, and then a pullback for a retest would be a really decent entry, I think, for a much bigger swing higher in Dash Bitcoin. That's what I'm looking for. So far, so good. This is a bit of area of congestion, though, that we're coming into. So I do think that the wait for it to break above and buy the pullback, if you haven't already got some, is a bit of a better shot, really. So far, so good for Dash. Where is our next target if we get up there? Let's go to a weekly in Dash because it's fallen such a long way. And we're going to take this most recent swing. I'm going to clean up my chart first of all. I'm going to take this most recent swing. Because this level that we're looking at, you know, is a big deal. Daily 50 moving average, weekly 200 moving average. If we get above that, you can say, you know, that we've got a pretty decent bottom going on. Now, short term, okay, what we would be breaking above is a 236 fib from this most recent swing lower. That's at 0.298. And then normally I would say 50% of that swing should be our next target. So that would mean up here around 0.04 in Dash Bitcoin. However, let's also, I'm going to take this swing too, because I think it gives us a bit of a zone. The 236 from that swing as well. Or perhaps I should take this one here. There. They line up together. 0.039 is also the 236 fib retrace from the 2017 August highs as well. So we've got a bit of confluence here for our levels. So we've got our resistance zone here that we're looking to break through in Dash around 0.0286, 0.0289. Our first target then of 0.039, 0.04, and our second target up here will be back to these previous highs and the big 50% retrace of this entire decline. And that comes in at 0.059. So 0.04 and then 0.059 for our upside targets in Dash Bitcoin. Huge bullish reversal on the weekly. Look, we've taken out nearly 3 weeks of losses in one bounce here. So looking really good for Dash.